This is an emergency alert issued by the City of Eureka Springs Emergency Management. This is not a test. Good evening, residents of Eureka Springs and surrounding areas. This alert is to inform you of a concerning situation currently under investigation by local authorities. Over the past several weeks, multiple families in the area have been reported missing under unusual circumstances. The disappearances have occurred without signs of forced entry, struggle, or any conventional explanation. Neighbors and witnesses have reported hearing a faint, repetitive clicking noise near the time each family vanished. The source of this noise remains unidentified despite ongoing investigations. At this time, law enforcement urges all residents to remain vigilant and to immediately report any unfamiliar auditory phenomena, including rhythmic tapping or clicking sounds, or any suspicious activity to emergency services. For your own safety, do not attempt to investigate these sounds on your own. If you or your family experience unexplained auditory sensations, please seek help without delay. Emergency services are actively monitoring the situation, and additional resources have been deployed to support the affected families and investigate this matter further. We understand that this situation is unsettling. Please remain calm and follow official guidance. Community safety is our highest priority. Authorities are also requesting that local businesses, schools, and public venues report any unusual events or unexplained absences in their personnel to assist in this ongoing investigation. Updates will be provided regularly as new information becomes available. Please keep tuned to this channel, local news stations, and official emergency broadcast networks for further instructions and announcements. In the meantime, maintain awareness of your surroundings and support one another through this difficult time. Thank you for your attention. This message will repeat.
I found something strange in my grandma's old stuff today, in paper with a lullaby on it. She said it was a song her family used to sing when she was little, but nobody really knows where it came from. I am not good at singing, so I'll just say it. Tick-tock, the cuckoo clock ticks. Cuckoo? The bird inside sings. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. As ticks the time, so ticks your heart. May you live long as you hear its song. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Listen close, for when it stops, the hatchling comes out of its home. Did you hear it? Did it stop? My child, it meant your time was up. I don't think anyone else hears the clicking. It's just in my head. It started last night after I listened to this. I can't get it out. It's like tap, 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 like a clock, but only I can hear it. I don't know what it means, but I'm scared it's coming for me.
Hello, welcome to Kevin's podcast. On today's podcast, we will actually talk about a recent case that is both fascinating and horrifying. So, I have a police 911 transcript that I'll read out here. Operator, 911, what's your emergency? Caller, whispering. Hello, I think there's someone in my room. Operator, okay, sweetie, can you tell me your name and how old you are? Caller, I'm Ellie, I'm 9. Operator, good job, Ellie. Where are your parents right now? Caller, they're not here. My dad went to get food and my mom works late. Operator, that's okay. I'm here with you. What makes you think someone is in the room? Then here it gets interesting. Caller, I keep hearing a ticking noise, like click, click, click. Operator, ticking? Can you describe it more? Caller, it's coming from the corner, but there's nothing there. No clock, no toys. Silence on the line for 3 seconds. Operator, Ellie, are you still there? Caller, very quiet. I see something now. Operator, what do you see? Caller, it's tall and weird. It's moving its neck like one bone at a time. It has a beak. Then get this. Low rhythmic clicking begins to be faintly heard over the phone. Caller, it stopped. It's not clicking anymore. It's looking at me. Operator. Ellie, stay very still. Help is on the... Then it cuts out. That... I don't know. Then get this, one of the responding officer's statements. We open the door slowly. No signs of struggle, no child. Window was locked from the inside, but we heard it, the sound. That click, click, click sound coming from somewhere in the room. It felt like the air itself got heavy. Carl and I both froze. At that point, both officers claimed the clicking abruptly stopped. Whitaker's body cam malfunctions. Final audio clip before shutdown. What is the... Very strange indeed.
This is an emergency alert from the Arkansas Department of Public Safety. Threat level, immediate region, Northwest Arkansas. A second missing person case has been linked to a viral auditory phenomenon, believed to contain cognitohazardous properties. The recovered recording contains a distorted lullaby, with lyrics that appear to predict or trigger disappearances. The following lullaby fragment has been flagged as dangerous. The hatchling comes out its home. Do you hear it? Did it stop? My child, it means your time is up. Do not listen to or share audio clips containing this phrase. Do not investigate sounds resembling lullabies or repetitive clicks. If you or a loved one hear this phrase unprompted, report to authorities immediately. A temporary curfew is now in effect from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the following counties: Carroll, Madison, Boone. Further information will be provided in the next briefing. This is not a test. End of message. This is a message from the Arkansas Department of Emergency Management and the Eureka Springs Police Department. Date, July 21, 2025, time, 4:12 a.m. Central Daylight Time. A precautionary safety alert has been issued for residents in and around Eureka Springs, particularly in neighborhoods near Pivot Lane, Harding Hollow Road, and Whispering Pines Drive. Earlier this evening, local authorities responded to a distress call from a minor. The call ended abruptly. First responders arrived at the scene within minutes but were unable to locate the caller. The home was found undisturbed, but officers on scene reported hearing a distinct, rhythmic ticking or clicking sound coming from within the structure. Due to a pattern of similar incidents over the past week involving unexplained disappearances and reports of this sound, residents are being advised to follow the temporary precautionary guidelines below. If you hear a repetitive clicking, ticking, or cracking sound, do not investigate the source. Stay indoors after dark, and secure all doors and windows. Do not leave children unattended, particularly after sundown. If you or a family member begins to hear the ticking sound in your home, evacuate calmly if possible and call 911 immediately. Do not engage or approach anything you see that appears vaguely humanoid with avian features or that moves its neck in an unnatural fashion. Authorities have reason to believe this may be related to a previously unidentified phenomenon, unofficially referred to by some officers as the hatchling, which is currently under investigation by law enforcement and specialists. This situation is ongoing. We urge the public not to panic, and to stay alert for future updates. This has been an emergency message from local authorities. No evacuation is ordered at this time. Stand by for further information. This is an urgent message regarding the escalating situation involving the entity currently designated Entity 4975. Over the past 48 hours, entire workplaces, schools, and community centers across multiple states have experienced sudden, unexplained mass disappearances and fatalities. These events have occurred with increasing frequency and intensity. Key developments. Reports confirm that the White House and several federal government offices are now experiencing persistent, disturbing auditory phenomena, described as rhythmic ticking or clicking. This is the unmistakable signature of Entity 4975. Officials report that the ticking is audible inside secure rooms and underground bunkers, causing panic among personnel. Investigations confirm that Entity 4975 exhibits inhuman, bird-like features and a highly unusual, rotating neck movement that produces the clicking sound. Once the ticking begins, there is no known escape or effective defense. Individuals exposed to this phenomenon invariably become victims. Government experts now classify Entity 4975 as a supernatural threat beyond conventional understanding or containment methods. Public safety information. If you hear the ticking or clicking sound, seek immediate shelter and contact emergency services, but be advised that chances of survival are extremely low. Avoid isolation, travel in groups where possible, though the entity's behavior remains unpredictable. Stay vigilant for any unusual figures resembling a humanoid bird-like creature. Continue to report all suspicious activity and unexplained disappearances immediately. Government status. The Executive Office is currently operating under lockdown. Communications are intermittent. National Guard and specialized rapid response teams are deployed but face significant challenges in containing the situation. Final warning. Entity 4975 is unlike any known threat. It thrives on fear and isolation. Hearing its signature ticking means your time is almost certainly up. This message will be repeated every hour until further notice.
Good evening. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you an urgent update from the Tulsa-Dallas flight corridor. Earlier today, Flight 372 reported a highly unusual and disturbing event mid-air. The pilot and co-pilot described hearing an eerie, rhythmic clicking noise aboard the aircraft. A sound investigators now believe is linked to a mysterious entity, designated as Entity 4975. Eyewitnesses aboard the flight described seeing a slender, bird-like figure with a rotating neck, a being that emits a distinctive clicking sound with each vertebral rotation. Moments later, communication with the flight was lost. Authorities are currently investigating the crash site and searching for any survivors. This incident marks the latest in a series of unexplained disappearances and attacks linked to this unknown entity, which appears to target individuals indiscriminately. Residents are urged to remain vigilant and report any unusual noises resembling ticking or clicking, as these may signal the presence of Entity 4975. Officials warn that once the ticking begins, the threat is imminent. We will continue to provide updates as this situation develops. Stay tuned to this channel for the latest information.
This is a national emergency message from the United States government, issued at 6:42 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is not a test. At approximately 5:57 p.m. Central Standard Time, commercial flight 372 vanished from radar over northern Texas shortly after reporting the presence of an unidentified entity aboard the aircraft. The cockpit voice recorder confirmed the presence of sustained clicking noises inside the cabin before all communication ceased. Passengers described a tall, emaciated humanoid figure with avian features and a neck that rotated with each audible click. This figure is now designated as Entity 4975. The United States Anomalous Research Division, USER, has classified Entity 4975 as extremely hostile and cognitive hazardous. It cannot be reasoned with, and standard containment protocols have failed it. It appears to randomly manifest in isolated or enclosed areas, including but not limited to, homes, vehicles, aircraft, and commercial buildings. Warning signs include rhythmic clicking or ticking sounds, increasing in volume and frequency, sudden blackouts or power interference, unexplained shadows or changes in temperature. If you encounter any of these signs, 1. Do not investigate the sound. 2. Do not attempt to flee once clicking is audible. 3. Remain motionless, silent, and avoid eye contact if visual confirmation occurs. Shelter in place and await further instructions. Emergency services are being mobilized, but survival is not guaranteed in proximity to Entity 4975. This is a nationwide emergency. Repeat, do not approach or interact with clicking sounds. Further instructions and evacuation orders will be broadcast on this frequency. Stay tuned. This message will now repeat.
Military Chems, transmission log / level 5 clearance unit, user SEFCOM / special response unit Delta, -7 Razorhook, location, operational theater, east of San Angelo, Texas, time, 1804 CST, anomaly code, entity, -4975, command, Delta, -7, report status. Visuals on the target. Delta, 7-1, team led, affirmative. Visual confirmation on entity 4975. 30 feet ahead. It's twitching. Ticking's increasing. Looks like it knows we're here. Delta, 7-3. It's turning its head. Note, wait, it's rotating that thing all the way around. Jesus. Command, engage procedure Aegis. Deploy sonic disruptors. Focus frequency at 12.7 kHz. Hit it now. Static, followed by high-pitched warbling tone and distant animalistic shrieking. Delta, 7-2, direct hit. It's disoriented neck movements or stuttering. It's not adapting fast enough. Delta, 7-4, firing electrostasis harpoons. Harpoons away. Mechanical thunk. High voltage surge. Shrill, piercing screeching from entity. Delta, 7-1, it's grounded. Entity is collapsing. Limbs are twitching, but it's not reforming. Confirming mobilization. Command, bring in the alpha casket. You've got 90 seconds before cognitive reboot. Move. Delta, 7-3, casket sealed. No leaks, no movement. Entity 4975 is contained. Command, with audible relief. Copy. Entity 4975 is officially neutralized and secured. I repeat, containment successful. First confirmed capture. The tide might be turning. Delta, 7-1, for once, we're not just running from these damn things. This is Delta, -7 actual. Entity 4975 is officially neutralized. Repeat, Entity 4975 is neutralized. Confirming stasis hold is stable. Area is secure. God, damn good work, everyone. We've sent the bastards a message. Let's just hope the others heard it. Static, then a second voice, quieter, tired. Still picking up anomalous movement in New Mexico sector. Could be 610 again. Recommends we keep pressure on the perimeter. Acknowledged. Raise.
We now return for what may be the final emergency update for the evening. Government sources have confirmed the containment of one of the most dangerous entities involved in the July events, while many parts of the country remain in chaos. The victory over Entity 4975 is being hailed as a turning point. For the first time in days, there is room to breathe. However, authorities stress that the situation is far from over. Other anomalies remain uncontained, and citizens are urged not to let their guard down. The threat is evolving. If you are in an affected zone, stay inside. Do not investigate strange noises. Avoid contact with anything out of the ordinary. Follow official guidance. And above all, stay strong. This has been Lena Hallstrom, signing off. For now.